We on Radio Cayman. WhatsApp your loved one's name to 925-3261. That's 925-3261. Radio Cayman's birthday shoutouts live on For the Record with Mr. Orrett Connor every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Sponsored by Pizza Boat. Now open in Queens Court on Westbury Road. Pick up or delivery. Call 949,000 or order online at www.pizzaboat.ky.
Radio Cayman,
The voice,
the heart, the soul of the Cayman Islands.
For the Record, proudly brought to you by
Coca-Cola, available across the Cayman Islands from Tortuga Distributors. Accept no substitutes. Taste the feeling with Coca-Cola. Brand Source Home Gallery, inspiring luxury. And JN Money.
From abroad to yard.
Fast, affordable, convenient. Doctor's Hospital. Peace of mind is important when life happens. Doctor's Hospital, always there for you. Call 949-6066. And by the STEPS 2023 National Health Survey. Visit gov.ky/steps to learn more. And Cayman Airways. Call them on 949-2311 to book your nonstop flights to Los Angeles and Panama. And Digicel, Cayman's bigger, better network.
This is For the Record with Orrett Connor.
Coming to you live from Radio Cayman Studio.
For the Record.
For the Record. For the Record. Hear from your government officials, independents, and the opposition on issues that matter to you. For the Record. Engage in an open dialogue between residents and lawmakers.
For the Record.
For the Record. For the Record. Informative, impartial, insightful.
This is your talk show.
1-800-534-8255. Your calls, your input. This is For the Record. And now, your host, Orrett Connor.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, O land of soft, fresh breezes and verdant trees, so fair. Today is Wednesday, the 13th day of September 2023, right here in the beautiful Cayman Islands. So it's the 13th, but it's Wednesday, not Friday the 13th. So all of you superstitious persons out there, not to worry, it's not Friday the 13th. But at the same time, we hope and we trust that you had a restful, peaceful, enjoyable evening. Those of you who are on the roads of the Cayman Islands, and we urge you to please be extremely cautious. If you're a pedestrian, if you're a cyclist, or if you're operating any type of motorized vehicle, remember to observe the rules of the road. Remember that our future, our precious ones, are on our roads as well. They are either walking to school, bicycling to school, in a vehicle, a bus, or in a vehicle with a parent or a guardian. You need to keep them safe. The way to do that is to ensure that you observe the rules of the road, that you are observant when you are driving, not distracted, that you're not reckless, that you're not careless. When you are on the roads, if you're walking, you should be paying attention to where you're going. Nothing else should preoccupy you. If you're cycling, the same applies. And if you're driving, the same applies. When you're out there on the roads and you're behind the wheel of a vehicle, it's a full-time job, folks. It's a full-time job. And just 1 second taking your eyes off the road to look at something in the vehicle or something outside of the vehicle can make the difference between life and death. So again, we urge you to please be extremely cautious. Again, also, we want to commend the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service for the work that they do, but anywhere between 6:15, and 6:30 in the mornings. What used to be called Spot Straight, and what we knew historically was called Tom Jackson Lane. It is being used as a race course. Then, once they cross the Chrissy Tomlinson roundabout, from there all the way down to the Barcam gas station, that's another stretch as a race course as well. And then from the Red Bay roundabout to the Hurley's roundabout, there's a game of musical chairs where those persons in the left lane who should really be going towards South Sound, they're speeding to get ahead of everyone and then cutting over into the right lane where the bollards are that separates the Grand Harbor roundabout and separates the traffic there where the left lane goes to South Sound. We need the traffic department to be out there those hours, because that is the time when people are taking advantage of the situation. Those are the times when people's lives are being put at risk, because these drivers are driving 50, 55 miles an hour on those stretch. It must be contained. We cannot continue to be using our roads and be fearful of what is going to happen out there. To me, that is the equivalent of people refusing to walk on the streets at certain times because they're in fear of being mugged, of being robbed as well. The same way that we want to protect our citizens when they're walking on our roads, we need to provide that same level of protection or even greater protection on our roads as well. We need you out there, Royal Cayman Islands Police Service. We don't need token appearances. You need to be out there all of the time. And to relieve you of that responsibility, we need our policymakers and our technocrats to get the suitable technical equipment that can flag these people, read their license plate, ticket them, because they're only going to respond when you hit them where it hurts. And where it hurts, in some cases, in their pocketbooks. But we must do more to protect our road users from those rogue drivers who are out there putting other people's lives at risk. With that, for those of you who are celebrating a birthday today, we want to wish you a happy birthday, or if you've celebrated one over the past few days, a belated happy birthday to you as well. And to remind you that the For the Record birthday shout-outs are proudly brought to you by Pizza Boat. Pizza Boat, they are now open in Queens Court on West Bay Road, so folks, hop on board the Pizza Boat Express. Pizza Boat, they make pizza even more fun. You can pick up your pizza, or you can have it delivered. Simply call 949-0000 or order online via www.pizzaboat.ky. For those of you who have lost loved ones, again, we want to extend our sincere condolences to you. We hope and we trust that your faith will help to carry you through these extremely challenging times, and that the memories of your loved ones will be a blessing to you. For those of you who are ill and are either at home or at a medical facility here in the Cayman Islands or overseas, we wish you a speedy recovery as well. For those of you who are at home, simply because you may have pulled your back, pulled a muscle in your back or strained your back as well, we wish you a speedy recovery also, and we know that you know who you are if you are listening this morning without us calling any names as well. We hope that you get over that back injury as quickly as possible. So, folks, I want to thank you for allowing Radio Cayman and, by extension, For the Record, into your homes, into your vehicles as you traverse the busy roads of the Cayman Islands, into your places of work, wherever that may be. As you know, For the Record is a show produced by the staff and management of Radio Cayman, and it is geared towards keeping you abreast of issues as they arise and play out on the local, regional, and international scene. I am your host, Orrett Connor, and you're welcome to join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 a.m. until 10 a.m. During that period, our phone lines are open. This morning, it is the radio voice of Mr. Paula Kyle waiting to take your calls. You can call us on our toll-free number provided courtesy of Flow. That toll-free number, 1-800-534-8255. You can also call us on 949-8037 and 949-6990. Email us at for the record, one word, for the record, at candw.ky. WhatsApp us, 925-3261. We can take calls from that number as well. Follow us on YouTube by subscribing to Radio Cayman live stream. Don't forget, we are on Facebook as well. At 8:15 this morning, we will have the Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Roy McTaggart, and Member of Parliament and Deputy Leader of the Opposition, Mr. Joey Hugh, in the studio as well. Meanwhile, we are going to share with you some birthday shout-outs. Of course, the birthday shout-outs proudly brought to you by Pizza Boat Express. They're now open in Queens Court on West Bay Road. We urge you to hop on board the Pizza Boat Express. Why? Because Pizza Boat, they make pizza even more fun. And how do you get your pizza? You can pick it up or you can have it delivered. Simply call 949-0000, or you can order online via www.pizzaboat.ky. So, today's birthdays, we see Stephanie Brooks celebrating a birthday today. This other person, I think, has passed on, so I won't call that name. Also, Mr. Tariq Gorin celebrating his birthday today, and Ganga Lee celebrating a birthday. Yesterday, Susan Wendland and Lauren Nicoletta, they celebrated their birthdays yesterday as well. Miss Heather Bawden, MP and Parliamentary Secretary, Miss Heather Bawden, celebrating a birthday today as well. And Mr. Tommy Ebanks wants to send happy birthday greetings to his cousins, Adrienne Ebanks and Effie Ebanks. They're celebrating their birthday tomorrow, 14th of September. Mr. James Parsons, he's celebrating his birthday on the 16th of September. Happened to see him a few days ago. Was nice to see him. Hadn't seen him for quite a while. So Mr. James Parsons celebrating his birthday on the 16th. And Mr. Thomas Borden says that he wished them nothing but joy and happiness. So again, those are his cousins, Adrian Ebanks and Effie Ebanks, celebrating their birthday tomorrow. And then Mr. James Parsons celebrating his birthday on September the 16th. Also, Miss Katrina Stewart, one of her early breakers, cyclists, Miss Katrina Stewart. She's out in the morning cycling. We leave Savannah at 4 o'clock in the morning. And when we are somewhere either in Savannah or in the Spots area, her group will meet us. They're coming in that direction, which means that they probably leave West Bay about 3:30 in the morning, or maybe even earlier than 3:30 in the morning. So Miss Katrina, we call her Kat, she celebrated her birthday yesterday, and we want to wish her a belated happy birthday as well. So folks, if you know someone who's celebrating a birthday or any other momentous occasion, including divorces if you want to pass those along as well, please do so. We will acknowledge them here on For the Record as well. And even if it comes in a little bit late, I try to squeeze them in during the course of the show. So, folks, we're going to take our first commercial break. Please stay tuned. For the Record, we'll be back shortly.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history